We are here. We are here. We are here. They saying the Knicks lost out on Donovan Mitchell. Did
Who?
they?
Point him out. Point him
Did
out.
they?
What's it? Who? Who said it? Point
Did
him out.
they?
Point him out.
Did
Who
they?
said that? We ain't lose out. We ain't lose out.
What you thinking, Chris? Knicks lose out on Donovan
Uh,
Mitchell?
nah, absolutely not. I mean, our last
Absolutely
episode,
not.
nah. You know why? It's actually because of what you said to me. You
Okay.
know, it all depended on if they were going to build with R.J. Barrett
Mhm.
alongside Donovan Mitchell, and if they were, I just didn't see the pair working out together because you have brought a really good point to me. You said that they were both two inefficient scorers, and it was like there wasn't going to be enough shots to go around for two inefficient scorers. So I felt like one of them was going to have to take the back seat and struggle. And I feel like it's a little too early in RJ's career to have to literally take a step back at this point. To take a step back and try to figure out other roles and responsibilities on a team. I feel like this is his time to grow into that player to be that guy. So I just didn't really see the Donovan Mitchell pairing working. So
Yeah.
I think this works out better for the Knicks. I feel like they still have the young core. I feel like the Knicks have a future to look forward to. They still have their picks. I feel like work what you got right now. You just acquired Jalen Brunson. I feel like the Knicks they could make a little bit of noise this year. I feel like they have a chance to make some noise. I feel like build what you got and see it through. I don't know. How you feel, Tone? How you feeling?
Listen, Leon Rose's new name is Leon the Don. All right. Um, I think the Knicks made a good decision, um, not giving up their assets for Donovan Mitchell. Right. Donovan Mitchell doesn't impact winning as much as what the Jazz were asking for him. Right.
Right.
Danny Ainge was selling him like he was a superstar. I think we all agree that he's a star. He's not a superstar. He doesn't warrant that type of package that he was asking for from the Knicks. Um, so I'm just proud. I'm proud that the Knicks was able to stick to their guns and keep it together. Um, for New York fans, what I would be proud of if you're a New York fan is one of the first times we weren't starstruck by a name, and you could see
Mm.
that Leon the Don is working on culture. He's trying to build a culture in New York, and I think it starts by making these type of moves, keep your young players,
Right.
and continue to build through the draft and develop. So Leon the Don definitely gets an A+ for me.
A+. What do you think, Henny? What you? How you looking at this? Because they saying like, yo, Stephen A. Smith is gonna be going crazy
Right.
first take.
Yeah. No, but nobody's watching that. They're watching this. First of
Guys on the
all,
podium.
the Knicks didn't lose out. Five. The trade was five picks
3 unprotected and 2 pick
and
swaps.
two pick swaps. That's a lot. That's
And
a
the
lot,
signing and
especially
the Sexton signing trade.
right. That especially for Donovan. That's a lot, and I'm so happy that we get to keep our young players,
Yeah.
build them up. We got our pick. I still love our Pistons pick, and I still love our Wizards pick. I don't think they're going to be good this year, and I think those picks are going to be ours. They're lottery protected, and I think those two picks are definitely going to be ours.
No, wait, it's
We can
lottery
make
protected the other way though. So it's if it falls in those range, they get it.
they get it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so they have to succeed.
Yeah. So yeah, if they play well
Okay,
and
yeah,
the
they
picks will
get it.
fall.
Okay,
Yeah. And if
all right.
they
Now
continue
now I'm a
to
little worried.
suck, if they continue to suck, it then conveys into 2 second round picks.
Second round picks. Okay,
Yeah.
now I'm a little worried about that. But still, we still have our young core, which is
Right.
great. We're building something. Leon the Don is really doing something. Was it 3 years ago? We we would have pulled that trigger.
Definitely.
It would look like a shootout, man.
Definitely.
We would have definitely Mitchell would have been as soon as one rumor Donovan Mitchell we would have had him. We would have had him. We would have, man. I'm happy. I'm happy we didn't sell high on Donovan Mitchell. I don't think he's worth it. Maybe down the line, maybe, but as of right now, his resume doesn't warrant three unprotected
I agree.
and players. So I feel like
I
we,
agree.
we did we did good. We ain't lose out. There's always next year. We got a point guard. We addressed one issue, and we'll go from there.
Building steps. You gotta
Yeah.
take these steps one at a time, man. Like
Also,
things.
sorry,
Go ahead.
sorry to cut you off. Also, this is the
You're not sorry.
first time in a while. I'm not. This is the first time in a while where it seems like we're moving forward instead of moving laterally. Like
Mm.
we actually have a direction. We actually know where we're going.
Yep.
A lot of the years before, we were just signing people, having no direction. Now we're moving. We're moving up. We're building.
Yeah, I think it's great. A lot of the players that played a bunch of minutes last season um are not here. So it's opening up room for the young players to play, right?
Yeah.
And um we'll talk about RJ signing later, but I think we're really looking for RJ to take that next step. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's 21, 22. He's super young. You know what I mean? And they wanted to include RJ in this trade. I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have
At
done that.
all.
You know,
Yeah, I don't.
I know again, a lot of people are upset. They're like, yo, we really wanted Donovan Mitchell, just get the players on the
At what
team.
cost?
Yeah,
At what cost?
I mean, how does it what's that phrase, what's that saying? Like, um, you'll gain the world and lose your soul. Like it doesn't make sense, and again, I'm glad Dolan didn't get into it, because if Dolan would have stepped into it,
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Donovan Mitchell would have been on this team. We would have had no picks and Donovan Mitchell.
He would have gave him more, 7 picks or something like that, something crazy.
I,
Yeah.
I
Go ahead, Tom.
Henny has said that he look. It seems like the Knicks are moving. They got a clear direction. They're moving forward. I disagree. Um, I still don't know what their direction is. I just think it was safer for them to hold on to assets because maybe they get lucky in the draft, or maybe someone like Zion Williams asked for a trade out of New Orleans. Him and RJ are buddies, so they got the assets to go get those type of players now. But just something to keep on your radar. I praise Leon Adon for not trading for Donovan Mitchell, because I don't think he's superstar status and
Right.
warranted the package that the Jazz wanted.
Right.
But there's just some questionable decisions that Leon has been making. The fact that RJ was even offered for Donovan Mitchell is concerning,
They were
because the
asked. He
Jazz could
wasn't
have took
offered.
that trade, and and I think the Knicks would have been in a very bad situation.
They asked for RJ.
Yeah.
RJ was on the table.
Yeah, he was on the
No,
table.
they asked for him.
No.
They didn't offer.
RJ was on the table, and the Knicks didn't want to do the trade because they were asking for too much draft compensation. It wasn't
You're
because
saying the
RJ,
fact that they was even willing to trade RJ is a problem.
correct. That's a
Right, yeah.
problem.
I agree. I totally agree.
That's a big problem. Like HB had mentioned before, signing guys like Burke and Noel to just get rid of them the following year is just
Yeah.
not good executive moves. He
Yeah.
drafted Obi over Tyler Halliburton in was he at in Indiana? So Obi
Indiana
Toppin was
now.
drafted ahead of him. Another mistake in the draft.
Best available. Obi
Tibbs
was
is a
best available.
Yeah, but it's a mistake if he's not gonna if Obi's not
He
even
doesn't even
going
play.
to play
He's on
that
a short.
much.
He
So
has
you
the
Randall
gotta-
had a breakout year. You
Yeah,
have to
but here's what I'm
understand that.
saying.
He
Here's
was
what
to
I'm
replace Randall.
Can
Randall
I
had a
can I
breakout
can I
year.
finish? Can I finish?
Go ahead, finish, Tom.
Obi is on a short leash. Tibbs doesn't even really let him do anything, and Randall didn't have a great year last year. There's games that I saw the Knicks play where Obi comes in and injects the energy and the excitement in the building, and you will see the team start to turn around, and then coach takes them out.
Yeah. After making
Oh,
one
I didn't
mistake.
know. I didn't know it was Coach Leon. Then you said Leon's fault.
No,
People
but I'm
trying to.
saying that Leon is he
That's
built
Leon's
this. So
pick.
Tibbs, that's Tibbs' guy. Tibbs is a win now coach, and I don't think that this team needs a developmental coach. Because win now is gonna have Derrick Rose in the game. It's gonna have
Yeah,
Taj Gibson in the game. Alex
I
Burks playing the
totally
point
agree.
guard. It's just a lot of questionable moves that Leon has made. I'm proud of him with the Donovan Mitchell thing, but just
Yeah.
something to keep your eyes on.